So, with last session being a bit chaotic, you guys ended up speaking to some some gods, not all of them. 2 of them were, missing.
Most of the gods.
Yeah,
They were missing and one was silent.
Much like their name.
Fancy that. Sorry, go ahead.
Then when you guys left, the temple of the gods, and returned to Prismira's temple within Evatoria, sorry, got distracted by the chat. You guys heard a scream. You guys found a nearly dead high priestess of Prismira, stabbed on the altar, with her blood drawn out in the symbol of Nalom, or the Mad God. A bunch of you were like, heal, 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 heal. The cleric didn't even have to heal. And then Flux ended up fireman carrying the priestess to Astaria's house, and Astaria unlocked her basement. From there, who took the knife? That's one of the things I have missed. Or did you guys just leave
I
it?
did.
You did?
I did, because I was the one that removed it.
Alright, so you have the knife?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. So you guys are in Astaria's basement.
I am not Prismira.
With the priestess of Prismira. What do you guys do?
Well, first off, we're in my basement, which means I have to do the roll.
Yes.
I am fine.
Amazing. Okay,
I rolled a 17, so we're good. So Astaria is stable, which is good.
That's good.
I can give I did post a picture, but I can give some added description if anybody wants it.
Panama probably would have gone out and drew all the curtains so that they were closed and just kind of did a quick little perimeter check.
Okay.
So, to remind you guys, there is what looks like a black ichor blood type thing in some parts of this room. There's also mushrooms growing.
Yeah, there is black ichor, mushrooms. I'm guessing they would be fairly familiar to Catabasis.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was actually about to ask that, so that's good to know.
There's bookshelves full of books of all different sorts, mostly to do with medical things, poison things, plants, things of that nature. There's alchemy tools and stuff in there. So.
And Astaria did tell Penlama he could have access to the books.
Yes.
So, Flux, I'm assuming you've put her down someplace? Or are you still carrying her?
No, so, is there a clean table or perhaps a chair down here? Because I don't want to, put her on a table that's got, the ick on it.
Astaria?
Sorry, I got distracted for a second. There probably isn't a clean table, but there is probably tables that aren't hard to clean. It's a bit of a cluttered disaster down there. You have to remember, the last time she was in here was during a time period that was very, very bad for her. And she did not clean up before she left it. She just locked it and went away.
Oh, you don't gotta explain it. It's just that the cleric is just like, well, first of all, is she conscious on his shoulders? Like, what is she doing?
Not dying.
She's not conscious. I just rolled for it. She is not dying, however. You guys made sure of that.
Okay. Astaria, since she's not freaking out, will go over to one of the less cluttered tables and kind of clean it off, gather up the papers and stuff, put them aside. Anyone looking at her can tell she's kind of trying to disassociate a little bit. And so she just gathers stuff up and makes the table clear, and then just kind of moves to the side and is just staring. Because she's fine. She's fine in the sense of, she's not going into a madness episode, but she's not fine in the sense of she is in a very triggering place for her.
Right. So Flux will move over to the table and will place the priestess down and just start checking vitals and stuff like that. And he'll look up to Astaria, who's probably right near the table, and will say, "You don't have to be down here if you don't want to."
I did not expect the mushrooms to be down here.
You'd think with all these clever magicians, magic users, they could come up with a spell that's called Summon Chair.
Is there a chair in the room?
I don't remember if I put any.
Well, Leo is just gonna bring a chair from upstairs. He just goes upstairs, grabs a kitchen table chair, and brings it downstairs.
Yeah, I don't think I made a chair, but yeah, there are chairs upstairs, so people can grab chairs from upstairs. That's fine.
As the first chair's coming down, yes, it is summoned.
Sorry is probably more of a I'm going to work on things while I'm standing kind of person, so.
I want to be clear, I brought one chair, and I'm only bringing one chair, and it's for the dying lady.
The dying lady's on a table, isn't she?
And she's not dying.
Not dying, yeah. She's
Well,
not
was she
dying.
put on a
We
table?
made
I thought
sure of
Flux
that.
was still.
I
thought
can-
Flux was
I
still
can
looking for a
see-
place.
I can see our rogue has real confidence in the abilities of our cleric.
It wasn't even the cleric that did it.
But no, yeah. Astaria cleared off a table for Flux to put her down on, and now is just staring off into space.
Oh, well, I just have a chair then, and I put it near the
Yeah,
table.
you just have a chair.
Catabasis is going to take his outer cloak off, roll it up, and tuck it under the priestess's head, and then just completely leave the basement. He doesn't say why, he doesn't offer any looks to anyone, he just tucks his cloak under the priestess's head and leaves.
I think seeing Catabasis leave, Astaria is gonna go upstairs too. I think having somebody else go first, is okay, we don't all have to be down here, and she's gonna go upstairs.
Alright, so who all goes upstairs? Is it just Kat and Astaria?
No, Panama went upstairs to make sure everything was closed and locked, and doing a perimeter check.
Can I have just a random perception from you, Panama?
What was it?
Perception?
Perception.
Yes, please.
That is a 16.
Alright. So, looking around, you seem to feel, you don't see anybody looking around or looking at the building or anything. You think it seems pretty secure.
Okay.
So, Lux, Leo, Locky, you three are in the basement still?
Correct.
What are you doing down there?
I'm
Medicine
checking
check
to make sure.
Medicine check from Flux.
Oh yeah, that tracks. 9.
She seems fine. She's a bit unconscious, but she did just nearly die.
She's a bit unconscious.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Just a bit. That's
Just a bit.
All right. Well, what is it? Apparently the dice gods still hate me. So, what is it? The wound on the chest, is it still open, or did we heal her enough?
You guys healed her beyond her hit points, so.
Oh, okay. So she's just in a bad way.
She's just
She was bathed in so much holy glow that she's probably glowing herself at this point.
just a little bit of radiant radiation.
Listen, there ain't even scar tissue.
Yeah, I don't know. So what is it? We're kind of. What is it? That was the trick up my sleeve, was to medicine check her. But so what is it? I guess the only thing left to do is just Flux is just gonna hang out and just monitor her condition, just make sure respiration and pulse is normal.
Leo, Locky, what are you two doing down there?
I guess. I don't know.
I didn't hear what you said besides, I guess.
Just kicking around, I guess.
So you're just watching?
Yep. Just
Alright.
shenanigans.
Leo will turn to Flux. You'll be okay down here?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll holler if I need anything.
Please do. I would like to apologize to her. I feel like some of this is my fault. But I'll head upstairs now. Have a good time. And he'll turn and leave.
So, I don't know if you heard the big thunk of the big dice rolling again. As you are walking up the stairs, she is starting to come to. So I don't know if Flux is gonna holler at you right away or not.
yeah. On the way up, he'll just not holler, but he'll say, like, a little bit louder. He'll just say, "Mr. Leo."
Oh, well, perfect timing. And he'll come back down and stand next to the table.
So as her eyes open, she looks around confused. Where am I?
You were in a safe place. You were compromised, and we pulled you out of a bad situation.
Can you be any more vague?
There were a group of cultists that stabbed you. We saved you.
But where am
We were still in Evatoria.
Yeah, you're just down the street.
In a basement.
In a basement. In a doctor's house. Hey, that's a good sign.
And
You guys are making this sound so much sketchier than it needs to be.
No, I love it.
A basement in a doctor's house is not.
I'm just like, it's really funny.
She looks
Flex
around the room.
Don't look around. Hey, look at me. Are you feeling okay?
I appreciate you. Thank you. Please prevent her from looking around. She doesn't need to see the
Look
black
at me.
blood.
Why were you helping those cultists? You know you could say no to them, right?
Why did they try to kill you?
She looks to Locky in the whole, like, will you help me? Type expression on her face. As she's getting interrogated by these two men.
I lean over and block her view with my face. Hey, I said look at me.
Can we hear this?
Leo, this isn't an interrogation. Please, let's get out of the spooky basement. She's obviously confused.
Oh, fine.
Flex off
Channeling
her
that
hand,
mad
please.
god.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Oh my god.
Do you need some water?
Yes.
He'll pass her his water skin.
All right. She will smell it first. Not trusting you guys from your current behavior.
Oh yeah, we just resuscitated you. Please take this poison.
Yes, because it's not like you're not in the house of a doctor famous for doing things with poison.
Going to cast. She doesn't know whose house she's in.
No,
Cast
I know.
purify food and water, or whatever it is, food and drink, however it is.
Yeah.
Then she's going to take a drink and hand it back to you before attempting to stand up. Is Leo going to stop her?
Oh no, Leo's just gonna he's just gonna kind of hover there in case she's weak and try and offer assistance if she's falls over.
I think that's the last thing she wants. So she, looking around, she does see the stairs and starts to head towards them. And no one's going to stop her, I'm assuming. And I'm assuming you are
No.
all going to follow her upstairs.
Yep.
So, everybody upstairs, you see the priestess come out looking very nervous and scared slightly.
Astaria immediately stands up. Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Are you okay?
Yes?
You don't sound sure.
She looks nervously at Leo again.
What did you do?
Oh, Leo just tries to look away. I just seem sketchier than what I am. I can't help it. It's my face.
No, that's fair. He's a rogue. He's not always good at the talking thing. He's very good at the sneaking thing. Would
But
you
it fooled
like
me.
something to... What?
Don't mind me. Go ahead.
Would you like something to drink? Some tea, perhaps?
No, thank you.
All right.
I had a sip of some water. I'm fine. What is going on?
I would like to express an apology if anything of the basement was not to your comfort. Generally, I don't let people down there, but there was an emergency. Your life was at risk. From what we can tell, cultists who were living in the temple seem to maybe have a problem with you and acted on it. And I want you to know I did hold no judgment against you on that. I understand cult we have met a few cult things, it's not good, and I can understand their manipulation and their less savory ways. And I would like to know if you're okay, and is there anywhere safe that you can go in the meantime, in case I don't want you to be in further danger.
She looks to Astaria, still keeping half an eye on Leo.
Come over here. And she kind of gestures for her to come away from Leo.
She slowly moves away from Leo, expecting him to pounce at any point.
I lean over to Flux. I'm like, am I really that scary? I didn't mean it like that.
I think it was just a situation. I wouldn't put too much stock in it.
I'm putting lots of thought into it.
Are you alright?
Don't.
Flux, you can finish responding to Leo before I respond.
Oh, I was just gonna tell him that my bedside manner is terrible too. Don't feel bad.
At least you weren't, like, semi-actively threatening her. I'm fine. I can go to one of the other temples in one of the other cities.
Are those safe?
Yes?
Because, it is unnerving to me that there are cultists of Nalom in Prismira's temple. And to kind of illustrate that a bit, Astaria is going to take out one of the symbols that she has and kind of show the High Priestess and then tuck it back in her bag.
She looks to Astaria, and then she turns to look to Leo, and then she looks back at Astaria and says, "We all have some darker things we have to deal with."
She gestures towards the basement. This is true, but they've clearly made it known that they have no problem with attacking you. I'm wondering if a Prismira temple is the safest place for you right now, or if other temples might also have similar entities within them.
To my knowledge, the other 3 temples of Prismira in each of the other cities are not connected to the tunnels, so I don't think the cultists are interested in
the tunnels.
She looks to, I believe it was Flux and Panama who she knew was seen them.
She knew Flux was there. She didn't know Panama was there.
Okay, so she looks to Flux. Yes, the tunnels.
Is that the weird spooky backroom stuff?
Yeah, those would be it.
We didn't get very far. She glances to Leo. Hey, Sasha.
They are a magical maze set up connected to certain locations. I don't know it all. I just know we have a connection there.
Interesting. All right. Well, if you're, would you like an escort to the portals then to get out of here?
She again this time looks to both Flux and Leo.
They don't have to come. I can handle this by myself, or with some of the other members of our group if you're not comfortable with them.
Listen,
I can go.
I apologize. I did not mean to come off the way I did.
You have caused damage.
I am apologizing for that. I was just worried. I want to really say I'm sorry. I feel partly responsible for what happened, and I will do my best to try and fix things. I just wanted to know what you know, and to see if you were all right.
I know that they are interested in the temple within Evatoria because Evatoria has a connection to the tunnels. I don't know where it came from.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I wish you the best. I'm sorry.
She looks down at her clothing. Do any of you know mending or prestidigitation?
Prestidigitator.
I know mending. Mend.
Cat would also lift his hand a little and then see everybody else jumped on it and just settle back into leaning against the wall, glancing towards the door as though half expecting it to be kicked down.
She does put gloves on before she casts it because it is still touching a stranger.
So you guys get her looking presentable again.
Prim and proper, yes.
I think I can make it myself. I'm not worried. You might want to have a talk with some of your party members about things.
Can you be maybe a little bit more specific?
Hospitality, I think.
Matters of etiquette.
Yeah, I can teach them a little bit about bedside manner. Yes, I can do that.
Leo just rolls his eyes.
It was
Flex leaves.
It was less frightening standing in front of Craigma than it was waking up to what I woke up to.
Honestly, I can imagine that.
What? Oh,
It's not
Leo
a bad thing.
leaves. Leo goes
It's not
upstairs.
a bad thing that you're capable of.
Yeah. Flux holds the door for Leo.
Thank you. And he just leaves. He's out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We dip.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good. You're good. We didn't exactly play that charismatically, but
Not at all.
but he would still be a little bit tilted.
You know it's bad when the person thinks Laki's the polite one of the three.
Again, charisma of 9. I don't know. I don't know what you want from him.
I have high charisma. I just look bad.
You have high
Sketchy.
charisma. You just use it to be sketchy. Which is why Astoria was trying to say it's not bad, it's good in the right circumstances.
So she proceeds to thank you again and leave if she's allowed.
Yeah, Astoria will double check, make sure she doesn't want some accompaniment just for comfort or anything, but if she continues to refuse, she'll let her go on her own. Kind of watch her on the way out just to make sure nobody, watch her, when you're watching your friend drive away from down the street, that kind of thing. Just kind of keep track, and then as soon as she's gone, Astaria's going and relocking her basement.
Panama follows her.
Did Flux and Leo step outside, or where were we?
Yeah, I think there's a back door, right? No.
So we were on the front porch.
Yeah. We're on the front porch.
Door. I just
As
have
she's
one door.
leaving, I turn and whisper to Flux. Should I follow her? Would that make my case more bad? I just want to make sure she gets there safe.
I trust she will make it just fine.
So I should do it.
I think you should stay right here.
Oh, okay.
While those two are arguing, and while Astaria is locking the basement, if the priestess is already on her way down the street, Catabasis is just going to walk outside, slip past the guys, dip into an alley, and then a few seconds later, this random stray cat is going to start idly meandering along down the streets in the direction of the priestess. Not getting very close, but just close enough to watch.
Alright.
Panama was already tailing her anyway, so.
Oh.
Panama and Catabasis, you find her, she makes it to the, she seems very jumpy, but she does make it to the portal building and goes in. I'm assuming you're not going to go and try and teleport with her.
No, that'd be weird.
No. Catabasis was, as soon as she got to the portal building, Catabasis was literally turning tail and heading back.
I'm making sure she actually gets in there and leaves.
Alright. Yep. She teleports to one of the other 3 Genasi cities.
Good.
If anyone is curious, even though you were not there, she has gone to the Air City, Rasan.
That makes sense. After that all goes down, Astaria is gonna go outside with Flux and Leo. You both alright?
Oh yes, everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Well, relatively.
As fine as it can be.
Yes, I think that's going to be kind of our group motto for a while. Fine as it can be. Anyways, do you want to come back in?
I think I'll sit out here for a bit, unless we have something we need to do.
I don't think so.
Then I'm just gonna chill out here, I think.
Alright. The 2 people I needed to talk to about my basement are gone, so I guess I will just go sit for a bit. And enjoy the weather. Close the door.
So then, if no one else is doing anything in that scene, that is the end of that scene.
Whenever Catabasis does get back, he's walking back in his human form.
Alright. So then we are going to go to the day of the eclipse.
Are we going to the actual festival, or is there still more morning day stuff?
There's one thing I need to do leading up to the festival as you guys are going, specifically as Leo is going to the eclipse.
Okay.
Festival. So, if you give me one moment. Leo, as you are walking, I'm assuming, are you guys all going to the eclipse together?
I would imagine so.
I guess.
Think.
Yeah, Flux and I talked in the morning, and we went to get ready afterwards.
Alright.
Yeah.
If Cat doesn't go with anyone else, he might need coercing later to catch up, because he's not a social person, so if somebody doesn't make sure he gets there, they might have to go find him.
Astaria definitely is making sure everyone goes because of the amount of effort that was put into everyone's outfits. She's not letting anyone stay behind. So she's kind of sent a message at some point to everyone that's basically like, we're meeting in my living room and then we're going unless you have plans to go with someone else.
Ooh, anybody got dates?
When everybody's in the living room, unless somebody has a date, that's when they would first get to see Catabasis without facial hair.
I don't think Leo would have much of a reaction. He'd do a double take at Catabasis, kind of squint at his face, and then give an approving nod.
I think Flux and Leo are in lockstep with that. It's almost identical, but on either ends of the room.
They're standing right next to each other as they do it.
Yeah. So they don't see the other person doing it, but they just both do it at the same time.
You
Amazing.
guys just legitimately pull a Fred and George Weasley with it.
Oh, Cat, you clean up so nicely.
At that statement, he would have given Fred and George a small little nod back, and then when Astaria comments on him cleaning up nicely, his cheeks actually do tint pink, and he just kind of awkwardly glances to the side. It's like, well, it was suggested by someone that might be better to clean up a little for something like this.
You look lovely no matter what, but I'm glad you found something that helps you feel a little more formal.
Thank you.
Alright, are we ready to go?
So
It's ready as we'll ever be.
What did you say?
Just a reminder to everybody, you guys are all dressed in the outfits that are found within Locket's pocket.
Yes. Everyone looks freaking hot.
Leo is keeping an eye out for a particular person as they're walking.
And who is Leo looking out for?
I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Mariella?
Mariella, yeah.
Yes. So, roll me a perception.
Perception. Not the best. 17.
So, as you are looking around, you do see a certain person walking towards you. She has like shoulder length white hair. She's got a monocle. I posted the picture in the NPC info. What does Leo do seeing this person walk up to him? Or walk towards him?
Leo will stop in his tracks and just watch her.
So everybody, you guys see Leo stop walking.
Leo, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Give me one moment, and he's gonna walk towards her, like kind of briskly.
Starry just watches with a raised eyebrow and kind of glances at the group.
Alright, so you are walking towards her?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull you into whispers.
Goodbye.
Unless anybody is going to try and listen in.
I think Astaria would. Her
Flux
boyfriend
is
is
gonna
walking up to a
insight it.
random girl. She's gonna
Yeah.
be curious.
I'm fine to stay here. Everybody can
Fine.
listen.
Okay. Before I do that, Panama, if you could refresh your character sheet and look at your inventory, please. Just so you are aware of something.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
He has the bomb.
Oh no!
I always
That's the book. That's his book. There was a reason I asked about something. So, alright, so Leo, you walk up to this.
Yeah. Does she say anything to me? Or do we just like stand in front of each other for a second?
I think you both stand there. She looks genuinely surprised. Like she didn't expect to find you.
Leo's just like, he's got like a mix of emotions on his face, and he says, I don't know what you want. I don't have anything. Nothing from father. I have no money. If you want trouble, we can have trouble.
Do you want trouble?
I don't know what you want. You're hunting for me?
Well, I would have said searching.
Why?
Because you're my brother?
And like you don't have bad intentions.
She reaches into her pocket.
Leo like immediately goes to like put his hand on the dagger he has hidden in his waist.
And she pulls out what looks like a folded up piece of parchment. I looked somewhere else first. And I think you should see this. And she attempts to hand him the piece of parchment.
He'll take it and open it up.
It is a wanted poster from Yellowsren about him with a reward, dead or alive.
Oh shit. What's the reward?
$1,000 gold.
Oh, 1,000 gold.
Yes.
He'll stare at it for a second, crumple it up, and shove it in his pocket. He looks
Are you
like
a bad person?
upset, and then he looks really upset when she says that. Yes, I guess. I wouldn't call myself good. Are you a bad person?
No.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Do you know how hard it is to find you?
I wish it was harder, if I'm being honest. If you found me, then... Oh, fuck. They're gonna find me.
I have ways.
Ways of finding people?
Yes.
That is a little concerning. And he's gonna like glance back at the group.
Which, when he does, she looks at them as well.
Starry gives him like a "you okay? You need help" kind of look.
He just shakes his head no, like it's fine. And he turns back to her.
She waves at them.
No, he grabs her hand. Stop it.
There's a part of me
What
that feels
scowls?
like Mario would walk over at that.
Don't wave at them. I don't know what to tell them. I didn't know I had a sister.
I only found out I had a brother because
How loudly are they talking?
The bastard died.
Yes. She's getting louder the more, so it is getting louder.
Leo's also getting louder.
I think at that, Starry is just going to walk over. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are you alright?
Everything's fine.
You sure? She's like literally looks like she's trying not to laugh.
This is my sister.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hello?
My name is Dr. Astaria Nightshade. Leo is my significant other, and also I am decently well known in this area.
Hi?
Hello. Are you headed to the ball? To the festival?
No, she's
No.
not.
I
was
didn't
asking
even
her.
know it was going to be. I was here. I found some information. I just was looking for him. And I wanted to warn him and find out if he was bad, and he says he's bad.
Of course I'm bad.
He's complicated.
Complicated.
You are.
I'm bad. But not bad. I didn't do this. Well, I did do it, but I didn't do it all, and I'm being blamed for it.
What are you talking about?
Business with my old group.
So she reaches into another pocket and she pulls out another piece of parchment and tries to hand it to Astaria.
Leo grabs it.
No, Astaria takes it.
Leo tries to grab it.
We roll. Dex check.
Dex versus Dex.
Not good. Not good at all. A Dex check?
Yeah.
5. 18.
Dirty 20.
So, Astaria gets it.
She immediately turns her back so Leo can't try to grab it from her and opens it up.
Again, it is another wanted poster.
She turns back towards Leo, and her expression almost looks unreadable for a second, and then he can see that she just looks, both of them can see, that she just looks quietly seething. But not at Leo. Quietly seething at whoever put this bounty out. Like, it's very obvious that, like, she's glaring at it as if she's trying to set it on fire with her mind.
By the way, while Astaria is doing that and Leo's distracted, Mariella is gonna wave at the rest of the group again.
Leo, like, face palms.
Leo, why is this existing?
Business with my old group.
She folds it up and tucks it into her shirt. Into her dress.
What did DC say something?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that while the lovebirds seem to be quarreling, Catabasis will take this moment to actually just wave back. Partially because she waved, and partially because he doesn't mind ruffling a couple feathers if it means figuring out more of what's going on. But mostly he waved because Mariella waved first.
So, when Catabasis waving back while those two are arguing, Mariella's gonna just walk over to them.
I wouldn't say we're arguing.
Well,
Leo, like, looks back. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Let's go. She has the wanted poster tucked away now so nobody can see it. Just introduce her as if you've known your whole life. Just act as if everything's normal.
No, I can't do that. Leo walks up beside Mariella and gestures to the group. This is my group. Group, this is sister. Flux, this is the one that I told you about. I didn't want to deal with this today.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry to inform you this, Leo, but you were the one that approached her. Hello.
She was walking towards me.
Again, it is very nice to meet you.
I don't think he agrees with you. She points to Leo.
You know, we agree on many things and we disagree on many things, and we just live with that.
Who are you inciting, Flux?
I was joking because I just like visually I can't. What is it? Was she walking towards us, or was she literally just like down the boulevard and Leo just went across the street to go harass her?
I hope it's that.
I think it would be pretty.
She was looking for him. She wasn't coming directly at him, so she hadn't quite spotted him yet.
So she did. So he did just cross the boulevard and like just approached her. Okay. Flex is like he's he looks like amused at Leo.
Well, would you like to join us for the ball since you're here? I'm sure my group would love to interact with you. I'm sure you'd love to interact with them.
Do you want me to leave?
No, I want to talk to you. Privately. Somewhere not in the middle of the street, and I would like for us to head towards the ball so my friends could have a good time.
Alright, I guess. So, if no one objects, you guys all continue walking towards the festival with the stranger in tow.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
There is no objection. Catabasis is amused. Curious. Very curious. But he's not going to act on it. He's just amused and entertained and wondering what else Leo hasn't told people.
Don't
So
worry
is
about it.
sister your actual name, or is that just something he calls you?
That's not my name, and I've just met him.
Okay, well, what is your name? Because
I'm-
I don't think it would be very appropriate for us to just call you sister or the one.
I mean, it wouldn't be that surprising if somebody was known as the one. Sorry,
What?
personal, just personal.
Don't mind them. Our group is strange. Welcome to the party. What was your
It's
name, Mil?
Mariella. Oh my gosh, her name is Mariella.
Was that so hard?
Clearly.
Mariella
Hello.
Sanewin.
Pleasure to meet you. Again, I said that earlier. She kind of brushes her hand against Leo's to see if he needs comfort.
Yeah, sure. He'll hold her hand.
To anybody who can has any sort of passive insight higher than a 5, she is so uncomfortable right now.
If you don't want to come, you don't have to. But we do leave this island probably tomorrow, so I'm afraid there's not going to be too much more opportunities for you to talk.
I've just found him though.
But we have things that we have
Sorry.
to do.
Am
I'm
I gonna have
sorry.
to track you down again?
No, I'll tell you where we're going. Everybody will go into the party. We'll talk outside, somewhere quiet, and I'll fill you in. And you can fill me on things that I have lots of questions.
I have a question. Is anybody wearing their quick message stone pins?
Yeah.
Leah would be
Yep.
wearing his.
Yeah,
Oh,
I imagine we all have incorporated them into our outfits somehow.
Alright, let me roll. This is her jam. Perfect. I mean, as long as you tell me where you're going, plus I can always, if you give me that, I can always patch mine into yours, so I can message you.
Oh, yeah, of course. He'll take it off right now and hand it to her.
That's something you can do?
Oh, there's a lot of things I can do.
There's a lot of things she can do.
How do you know?
I have things I gotta tell you. It sounds crazy, but I know things. Listen, you're not the only one who found out a lot of shit in a short period of time, okay?
Okay!
Okay!
Star's just looking more and more uncomfortable.
This is how you know they're siblings.
Anyways, she turns to Leo. I'll probably be with my parents or maybe somewhere else. I don't know.
Yes, I'll speak to Mariella for a bit and I'll come find everybody. I won't be long.
Okay. You can tell her where we're going. I mean, I don't need to give you permission for that, but you know.
I was gonna tell her either way. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just, I don't know, supporting you. I guess I'm trying to be supportive. That's.
I appreciate it. I really do.
I'm very confused. I'd like to talk to you more about this later, but not right now.
So, then I'm going to hop into Whispers for the private conversation with Leo. Locket, if you could get the music set up and ready.
Yes, I can do that while you're doing that.
And if anyone wants to try to stealth to listen in, I'll just need a stealth roll. And if I think you've passed it, I'll be able to pull you into whispers to listen.
Oh, would Astoria do that? I don't think
Listen,
she would this
Leo
time.
is trusting them to let him have a private conversation.
I don't think she would this time. I think she did the first time because she wasn't sure what was happening, but I think with this being like family and stuff, she's like, I'm gonna just go talk to my parents. Yeah, I don't think she would.
The two people I'm waiting on is Panama and Catabasis.
I was gonna say, Leo is lucky that Cat is not a petty man because he still remembers that Leo listened in when he specifically said he'd rather speak to Astoria alone about his problem, and Leo still listened.
I wasn't gonna say it.
No, Catabasis actually has something called respect. He doesn't
Oh,
act
shit.
like it.
Oh,
shit!
Oh no!
He
Holy
doesn't always
shit.
act like it, but he does respect privacy.
Oh wow!
That was a good burn.
That
Shot
hurt
fired.
me
Damn.
deep in my soul.
Damn.
I don't think I can
I
play
took
game
necrotic
anymore,
damage.
y'all. I gotta leave.
No.
I can't be here anymore. I gotta go to the hospital.
Well, I just drank drafts there.
Whispers is now the hospital.
AKA the hospital. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. It's a good thing I'm resistant to fire damage.
I don't know. I think that would have taken away that resistance.
The true damage.
Stuff that do negate it.
Yeah, like elemental adept.
Yeah.
That burn definitely had elemental adept on it.
Yeah.
Seriously, damn.
It came out so much snarkier than I intended. I am so sorry.
It's just
Okay.
Cat coming through.
Often.
That is exactly what it is Catabasis coming through. Because Cat didn't actually get a scene with Leo at all. He has not interacted with Leo in the slightest. All he knows is that Leo is this sneaky, sketchy guy with the cult book.
Yeah. To be fair, Leo
Who
didn't
listened
have
in on a
lot of
private conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Like I'm not complaining about it. That's perfectly fine. I'm just laughing at the fact that that Cat's just like, I could get back at him, but I'm not going to.
It's petty in a non-petty way, or not petty in a petty way. I can't decide which one. It's taking the high road.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's Obi-Wan Kenobi being petty.
That checks. On the Pinterest board, there are a couple pictures of Obi-Wan living in a cave Kenobi.
And Jesse, I was referring to knowing too much and not sharing all of it.
Oh yeah, you would know all about that, wouldn't you?
I would. But it's not me this time.
Burrito, how's Maine?
Oh, it's great. It's like 60 degrees right now. I'm loving life.
Nice. I think I have a vague
Oh, hey.
concept of what that temperature is.
I'm sorry. I can't
it's all
calculate
good.
Celsius.
I just Google it whenever somebody gives me a American.
I wish it was that cool down here.
I think I wish it was that cool here.
Oh, 15
But
degrees. Nice.
Yes, I want that.
God, that'd be
Yeah,
amazing.
that's nice. What's good here? Oh, it's even still 19 where I am, so it's even cooler there. Although you're closer to the water than I am, so that makes.
Yeah, I'm like right on the water. It's a little humid, but not like home.
Yeah.
Not like home.
Y'all, it's 30 degrees Celsius over here. I want that cold weather.
Is that a
I don't actually.
On Tuesday, it's going to hit 40 over here.
Oh my word. I would convert that into Fahrenheit, but I really don't remember the maths for it.
105.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Burp! Aww.
I forget my grandpa told me what kind it was. It's like a red-breasted something or another. I don't remember,
Yeah.
but I'll ask him again.
Cute.
Not one I think it must be slightly too southbound for, because I've never seen that bird before.
Maybe I don't know. My grandparents are the ones that know all this stuff about birds. I was looking for a bunch of cardinals like eat off of that feeder. I was waiting for one, and none of them came by this morning, or well, yesterday morning.
Yeah, the only thing I've been able to get photos of is today I got the baby squirrel.
Oh yes.
Look at his little face. He was like jumping on his mom like constantly, and she just kept like shoving him off. Like I knew it was the mom because like normally with the red squirrels they chase each other like crazy out of my yard, but the mom's just like, get off me.
Another piece? No.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have been too that he didn't want to like fend for himself and wanted milk again. And she's like, nope.
That could be.
Yeah, because we have like a ton of baby animals. There is this one baby grackle that just caws constantly. We're like, you're gonna get yourself eaten. You're so noisy. Like, we've literally watched him just be like cawing in our yard, and then the mom like grab a seed off of the ground and just shove it in his mouth to shut him up for a second. She's like,
oh my word. That is hilarious.
It was funny. But yeah, we had like an army of baby squirrels. It was like 4 or 5 baby squirrels plus mom just running all over our shed. I watched one trying to go on the canoe and just slide right off.
Oh no, baby, no.
He was 5 and it was just funny. And there's one squirrel. She's a mama squirrel, but I don't know if she's brought her babies around. But she she goes onto the pallets that you see baby on, and she like flattens herself right out and just starts chirping loudly. And so my mom has started affectionately calling her Flatso. Or Flatty for short. That looks like something that would exist in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
There is difference between Maine and Newfie, but not that much.
No, it's the same kind of culture. Just the accent's a little different.
Yeah, there's slight differences, but
we keep it on brand.
Yeah.
That chair just looks like a good way to get your legs pinched.
Honestly, it's really comfortable. I sat on it. It's got some give to it.
I'm guessing it no longer functions as an actual trap.
Oh, okay. Here's the fun. No, because there's not an opening. But it's funny. There's like an internal net that like so the lobster like will swim into it, and then it like goes past the net and it can't get back out. Same as like how a squirrel trap works, but like with a net.
Okay.
And like that. If you look on the seat, you can still see the internal net. Like they still got it like rigged up, but there's like no opening.
When I first saw that chair, my brain did a stupid. My brain did a stupid and said, "Oh, you just sit in the water and wait for a lobster." And I'm like, that is just not a good idea. It wouldn't work, and if it did, it wouldn't end well. And so, tired brain is not doing the big think.
Pinch in the butt through the trap.
Exactly. The posterior, the thighs, anywhere. It's just not good. Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back. Hi.
Just
Hi.
welcoming yourself.
So, everybody is at the festival.
Leo's gonna go around, find everybody, and let them know that if they want their quickstone hacked into and upgraded, go see his sister.
Oh yeah, I want my phone jailbroken. Let's go.
She's really good at it.
Pass them over to her.
Yeah. At this point, I think Kat just doesn't care. He's just amused and wants to see what sister can do.
I told her her name, okay?
Oh, you did.
Alright. Beautiful. So, she's gonna be sitting in the corner working on everybody's stones, happy as a clam, not having to interact with people.
As long as she's happy.
That is she's thrilled.
Out of curiosity, do I see Ani anywhere?
What's your perception?
Roll or passive?
Whichever one you want to use, my dear.
I'll try rolling.
This music's good. I'm dancing to it.
25.
Yes, you see her.
As Leo, after I talk with my parents for a bit, as Leo is going around and telling everyone about the message stones and stuff, and after she's handed hers off, Astaria is gonna go over to Ani. And how does Ani look? Out of curiosity, you don't have to go into too deep of detail, but
So she is wearing a more similar to Sasha's outfit, pants and like coat and stuff over the thing, but she is
Right.
mildly dressed up. She already looks a little bit drunk, I'll tell you that.
yeah, Astaria will go up to her then and just kind of be playful. So you're enjoying the evening already?
Of course I am. Are you?
We got a little held up, but I'm here now. What are you drinking?
Whatever they pass around by me.
Fair. If anything passes by us, I'll grab something as well.
All right. Perfect. I love it. So yeah, there are waiters walking around with trays of various drinks that seem to be purple and black and stars and moons and all of this stuff, along with different food and stuff. This is for everybody to know.
No, I was just laughing at what he had said.
I would also believe he grabs all the food that passes. As
Yeah.
well.
Anyone who's paying any sort of attention to Astaria would notice that she's actually eating a decent amount of food.
So, I have to pick. Hang on, I need a D3. There's 3 of you I need to fuck with. Where's my bots again? I don't even know. You know what? Screw it. I'll just roll this. That's not 6. So let's see what order you guys are in. So, Panama.
Yes.
While you are there doing whatever it is Panama would be doing,
Drinking water.
just water out of his water skin,
What? No.
not trusting anything.
Listen, I have a problem with high society and then giving me free drinks.
That's your only problem with high society?
The major problem.
So, as you were standing there trying to think, you notice somebody familiar.
Yes.
She walks up to you. What do you do? Or do you jump into whispers for it?
I merely say, I'm glad you can make it.
Why wouldn't I make it? You invited me.
It's a nice change of scenery.
This is an interesting place to put you in.
Every place is interesting. I just think this is the first time that they've invited me to a party.
Are you enjoying being at a party?
Well, they haven't tried to drug me yet, so I guess we'll find out.
If this is a party, shall we dance?
Of course.
So anybody who's watching Panama, he is dancing with a pink-haired? Trying to remember. I don't know. She pink. What color is her hair?
Hang on.
I don't have the picture. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I have the picture. Hang on. I actually need to find it first. Because it is actually the full picture.
Listen, I'm not going to scroll back through all of our conversations to try and find a picture of them.
No, that's perfectly fine. This is just going to take me a minute.
Alright.
I'll say while that's happening, Astari at some point is gonna go either to Leo or Flux, depending on who's closer, and just like, probably Leo, and just kind of be like patting him on the arm, and just be like, I think that might be Panama's wife.
It's a wife?
He has a wife! He told me this morning!
What?
Yeah,
No fucking way.
yeah, he has a wife. He told me this morning. And then she goes into her bag, because I picture she like has, you know how like old, it's probably not properly her bag, but you know how like old dresses have like those like giant pocket slots? She probably has that sewn into her dress and just like pulls out the book that Panama gave her. He gave me this for a birthday present, and then afterwards we ended up talking to Kestia. And then after that, he had mentioned a woman, or Kestia had said to say hi to a woman for him, and then I asked him who this woman was, and he said a wonderful woman, and I asked if this was his quote-unquote Leo, as in, you know, what you and I have, and he said, as far as I know, you two aren't married.
Oh my god, he's fucking married.
He's married!
Holy fuck. Leo's just blatantly staring at them.
Yeah, we're
Like,
just
he's
like
not
watching
done.
them really obnoxiously.
If you keep staring that hard, I'm going to have to charge you.
Got money.
I will make one little side mention. Catabasis will see this. He has no context. He's not part of Astaria's and Leo's discussion. But if Panama ever looks in his general direction, he's probably around the side of the room somewhere. If Panama ever looks in his general direction, Catabasis will just offer a small smile and a little thumbs up before looking away as though he didn't do anything.
Oh my god.
So while that's happening, sorry, you guys.
It's all good.
Alright, so I rolled that number, so I'm sorry. Flux!
Hello.
As you were standing there, seeing Panama dance, seeing everybody being happy and celebrating everything. It's as if the crowd seems to split, and you see a woman in a dark bluish black dress that seems to have stars all over it. Her mask, when she looks to you, seems to be similar to the what's the word? Stained glass of Whittier. And she smiles at you.
Flux will go over.
Hello, Flux.
Hello. I'm glad you can make it.
I told you I would see you here.
Still, I can be glad about it.
I'm giving you one chance. Do you want to go into whispers for what's going to happen next?
Sure. Why not?
Damn it!
So, for everyone else, they start to dance.
Question out of pure curiosity due to stuff. Do I recognize her at all?
No.
Okay, just curious.
She's... Listen, give me a second. I will post a picture of her not in her outfit, if I can find where to stick it. Alright. I'm going into whispers. He is dancing with this mystery woman.
So how is everyone?
Doing detective work.
What do you mean?
I recognize that picture.
I kind of recognize it too, but I don't know from where.
I can tell you it's probably just a disguise.
Oh, 100%.
I may or may not know who this is.
I feel like we all have a little
Yeah,
idea of who this is.
No,
It's
I
not-
know who this is because B has told me this in advance.
It
I couldn't
isn't
hold it in anymore.
it's not on the page that I thought it might be, but I know I've seen this picture before. Oh shoot, I think I know.
You all are terrifying.
That's right. You guys don't really have context for the stars. That's a me and Burrito thing.
The more you talk about this, the more scared I am of this lady.
Well, that's fair, but it's fine. Flux is going to be fine. And I do mean that as a genuine thing. I know what's happening.
No, he's gonna die. Be suspicious.
I figured out.
Be suspicious. Sorry.
I figured out where I needed to look. I've got the answers I was looking for.
Okay, I'm really curious if
And I am-
before.
Z sends things to everybody.
Oh, right.
It's not just everybody gets spoilers. Who's agreed to it?
Right. Yeah, I got context but no photo spoilers. I'm guessing you got photo spoilers?
I may have been sent a picture to show me before, so I have seen the picture before.
Okay.
because it's very pretty art.
It is very pretty. But yeah,
See, Ian, that there is just Catavis's logic. Without, dropping children off a ladder.
I'm guessing there was probably actually like a squishy thing there.
That's for sure. There 100% was. That or it was a dummy, but I'm pretty sure there was a crash pad
It
there.
looks like a real kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
with the angle, with the camera
movement.
angle.
Although it could be. It could just be like a thread pulling at the butt.
Yeah.
I feel like
Hard to
it
tell.
bends too.
Hard to tell. But yeah, it's probably just an actual child and a squishy mat.
Oh, probably, yeah.
So Kremling, you got any plans to dance with any gods tonight?
There's such good options, you know?
Oh, 100%. I need some
think
sausage drama in my life.
I think I might just join Lockie, though, and get drunk on things. If Lockie's here. Is he-
Why? What?
What's Locklear doing? Drinking?
I think
Probably.
at some point Astaria is gonna ask Sasha to dance just so she can dance with someone for sure. Because of girlfriend being in danger.
Cool.
And Astaria would want to try to help Sasha still have fun.
Yeah, I would gladly do that. It's been a while since I've danced,
Yeah.
but I should still remember it all. Because it's part of, like, what you learn when you're a noble. Whee!
You're a noble?
You're a noble? Just some casual Sasha lore? Goodness.
We're not gonna have an oops all nobles again, are we?
I can assure you
Definitely not.
Astaria is supposed to be normal. Her parents are an airship captain and a baker, and it's
Leo
normal.
is far from noble. Very, very far.
That is. Oh, that part we know, but what's in the bloodline?
Trash. Lots of trash.
The closest
He
thing
is just a raccoon.
Yes.
Raccoon Man. The closest thing Astaria has to nobility is just the fact that Priz blessed her family back when the whole All-Seers thing kicked up, but it's not like proper nobility. It's just like, hey, you guys have powers that prevent the All-Seers from seeing you.
Fair enough. And to my knowledge, Cat doesn't have nobility in his family line. He came from literally nowhere, so...
At this point,
He's
if it
kinda
ends up being
spawned.
Oops All Nobles, it's 100% Izzy's fault.
The closest
Which would
thing
be
Panama
hilarious.
has gotten to nobility is the 3 regicides he committed.
I do have an above-board question, but I don't know if I want to ask it right now, because, like, part of me's desperate to know, and part of me's like, we're being recorded.
About the
What's-
regicide?
No. About the lovely lass that he's dancing with.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause that's the
Okay,
only place
it's
I
I
mean,
just
like
have
I
right
said,
now
I
is
know
not the
who it
regicide.
is, so if you want to DM me to ask, I can answer.
Sorry, say again, Panama?
Wait, are you talking about Flux or Panama?
Panama.
Oh, yeah, it's his patron.
Okay, that is what I was gonna guess.
Patron wife.
He picked very well. She's gorgeous.
Well, it's a fae, so...
I was gonna say, I'd guess she's fae of some form. But yes, she's very pretty. That art is very, very nice.
Yes, it is.
Oh, now I have another idea for a character for next campaign. But it's messy. But
Speaking of
also,
back
it
magic.
was Izzy's idea a while back. Izzy sent me things, and then I remembered those things exist, and now I'm like, oh, now I want it.
I have ideas for the next campaign character, but I need to know more before I can really be like, oh, I'm gonna be this person. Because I don't know what the time frame is, and that will affect whether or not I can be certain ideas.
Also,
That and
now-
I'm
Izzy
just
has
loving
said that
Catabasis.
it depends on what we do in this game.
Yeah.
The timeline
Yeah.
will be set
Well,
for that.
that's why I'm not setting in stone anything yet. I've
Yeah,
had a few different
that's-
ideas, but I'm like, I'm just going to enjoy Catabasis because I literally just got him,
That's
and
valid.
I can't wait to see the nonsense he gets into.
Yeah,
Oh, 100%.
I'm looking forward to possible future characters, but I also just really love Astaria. Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, technically watching him in the history.
Astaria probably is just because she's curious and she's being real nosy today, apparently.
Cat
So-
would notice because he's just watching from the sidelines.
You notice that Flux pulls something out of hidden within his person and hands it to her. She leans over and whispers to him. He gets a bit bashful. She continues talking. She puts a necklace on him. And then they start to dance.
Hmm.
Right.
Is anyone going to approach them, or should I move on to the third person?
Astaria's not
Cat's
gonna
just
interrupt
watching.
anything.
Cat still has no context, so if Flux at all glances in his direction and Cat notices it, he'll just give a small nod and a faint smile.
He'll nod back.
Oh no. Why am I saying oh no? I know who this is. I'm saying oh no because I'm expecting this poor man to get absolutely grilled like a prime steak later.
So, as you are watching all of these others dance and enjoy themselves, you notice somebody in colors more similar to the Earth City, and with red hair, with a mask that actually seems to resemble, well, reddish hair, resemble almost a Mantaboo-esque mask.
I'm going to guess he recognizes her immediately.
And she waves at him, and he recognizes her.
His face actually goes pink. No, it goes mildly red. But he smiles and nods and waves back and then moves to, with an attempt at being generally inconspicuous to the others, because this is a social setting, and as far as they know, he doesn't social, and approach her.
When he approaches, she smiles. Are you enjoying yourself?
You know what? This is me just out of character commenting at the moment. I'm just gonna go with the first thing that comes to mind for Catabasis right now. So y'all just get to deal with the spontaneous nonsense. You're welcome. In character, Catabasis, his face is still red, reddish, but he actually does smile, and he quietly, but loud enough she can hear, quietly says, "I am now that you're here."
Well, I thought it would be nice to see you again.
I remembered that you asked if I'd be here, so I will admit I was hoping that we would end up bumping into each other.
to come and socialize. It is a big event here in Evatoria.
It's a lot bigger than I'm used to, but it's nice.
Just
Nicer
pretend-
now, but nice.
Just pretend they're all Mantaboo and it's better.
He actually starts laughing. It's not that usual quiet laugh either, but like he's not roaring with laughter, but it is an actual proper, slightly louder than usual laugh. I suppose that would probably make it a little easier.
Or just pretend we're back at, my place together and not surrounded by all of these people in fancy clothes.
I like that idea. And he pauses for a moment and then looks a little bit awkward. Like, I would like to ask you to dance, but I will say I have absolutely no practice in any of this. So I'm not certain I would be a good partner. But if you're still interested, I would. You don't have to, though. It's fine.
I would love to.
I will do my best not to step on your feet.
And I will do the best not to step on yours. So they dance.
And so they dance.
So everybody who's been watching everybody else dance sees Katanis is dancing with this other woman.
His face is still pink,
As is
red.
hers at this point.
but he's not looking at anyone but her.
Oh.
I think at that point, Astoria would go over to Sasha and ask Sasha to dance because Sasha doesn't have anyone.
Oh.
I am ever so slightly trashed, but yes, I will dance.
Astoria does not seem to mind.
Cool.
It's Astoria. Like,
It's muscle memory. It'll be fine.
yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. So everybody's dancing. At one point, during the night, Astoria, you are brought from one of the waiters. They actually bring over a small, well, it's a large cupcake or a small cake, however you want to put it. And they say, I've been instructed to give this to you for your birthday.
Oh, may I ask who sent it?
I was told by the kitchen. I do not know. It was for the Raven of Evatoria.
Yes, that is me. Yes, thank you.
You take it?
Yeah.
Do you eat it?
Sure.
Can I have a Constitution saving throw?
I had a feeling that was coming. That's shit. 4.
Everybody who is around her or anywhere near her, watches Astoria receive this cake from this waiter, or this, like I said, it's a large cupcake. Take a bite of it and drop to the floor.
Oh, God.
Astoria, you are unconscious.
Great.
May I ask what anyone's doing?
Right there, and if there's remove curse anywhere in my arsenal, I'm finding it.
With a passive perception of 21, would Kat notice that?
Probably it's even the people around are making a deal that this should just collapse.
Okay.
Panama would go up to the server. Who passed this cupcake off?
Rachel to bring it from the kitchen.
Excellent. Grabs him by the shoulder. Show me who.
I will mention
Cat, you coming?
Catabasis'
I'm sorry, what?
well, now I'm not sure what Cat's gonna do. So who all went to Astaria out of the party right now?
Cleric.
I'm probably gonna do like a little lay on hands or something at least, just to make sure she's not dying.
Oh yeah, what was it? When you do like 5 points of lay on hands, doesn't it like remove like status effects?
Hold on, I gotta look that up. But maybe.
I don't know what it cures, but I know it stops some things.
Leo, well,
Oh, 5 HP to cure disease or neutralize a poison. Okay, I'm using 5 HP to neutralize a poison.
Leo, are you heading with Panama, or are you just going off on your own?
I imagine Leo would have been right behind Panama while he was talking to the servant, and then as soon as he heard kitchen, he just started walking.
It wasn't even talk. It was like, hey, did you bring that? Yeah, cool. Let's go for a walk.
Yeah. Okay. So he's walking in front of the servant to the kitchen.
And Panama asked Cat if he was going along.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh goodness. What does Cat's dance partner currently doing? How's she reacting at the moment?
She seems concerned about Astaria.
Okay, does she seem particularly terrified, just worried, confused? I'm just trying to get a gauge here.
Confused and worried.
Okay. Cat will have a look at what's going on, then look to her and he's like, I will be right back. I just want to make sure I know what's going on. I will be back. Alright?
Okay, yeah, go.
He gives her a nod, and then turns and hurries after Panama so he doesn't get left behind.
Alright, Lockie, which group are you going with? Either, or are you just off in the corner drunk?
I'll go with the first group.
The kitchen group?
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, so, it's Panama, Leo, Catabasis and Lockie going to the kitchen, Sasha and Flux trying to take care of the story.
Where are my parents?
They are also by you now. Freaking out.
Yeah.
So. Alright. So Sasha, as you do lay on hands, you know it goes off. You know it works. But she does not come to.
Oh no.
Oh, that's that good shit.
Quick, medicine check.
Alright, give me a medicine check.
Let's hope this one goes better. Guidance. Oh yeah, it's a 26.
Nice.
With a D4. Hang on. 27.
As you're checking her over, it almost seems she's in some sort of... She appears